Seems like Sacy's making a little bit of noise here. He's dropped the Hunt, he's dropped the Prowler, a lot of noise B, but it's actually the first kill going the way of FPX towards A.
You can't do anything about that.
No, not at all. Berlin still causing problems. Hasn't taken a lick of damage. Now he's taking a step back, but Autumn is on the prowl. He's on the flank. He's behind him. As Berlin once again, 1 bullet, 1 kill. All members of Sentinel starting to crumble, starting to fall apart. This pistol seems to be going the way of the defense. I mean, they're completely surrounded, Dre. They've got every single corner.
Looking at the wheel right there. Maybe looking at the mini-map. But it's a walk down. Oh my goodness.
What in the world was that? That was so fast.
Nasty stuff. A lot of players there just go for the double outlaw. But the switch
who's here, you still have a trip that's currently down. But the wall goes up, utility through, zekken trying to find some space off the satchel, 13 seconds left. They're gonna have to get there very quickly. Lysoar's gonna get another. I don't know that there's a way for John to do this. There's no time.
It's done. I mean, all off of the back of Autumn. What a monster. Solo walking.
A lot of this round, the success of the round is being hinged upon whether or not they can find value with the Thrash. Ayang's been detained, tries jumping around to save his life and cannot as zekken gets 2 on the round. They've got the sight. They should be able to get the spike down.
And that's upgrades now, too. No one here to thwart the plant. Lil bro will get it, that spike planted.
Spike planted.
And it's going to be a late flank from Autumn. Do the rest of the members of FPX try to go first here? Try to make a distraction, allow him to find a timing?
Yeah, with his ult, maybe. That's a tough thing you're going to have to deal with. TenZ is holding the line, too.
Wow.
Zekken's got 3 on the round. Lysoar had no shot there. And what do you do in a situation like that? Autumn on the second swing will not find success. Slife's doing his angle down B long, but all of the noise, all of the firepower is towards A.
Yeah, showstopper used as well. He's going to pop over the truck. Doesn't see anybody.
No, there's a lot of respect and a lot of space being given from FPX right now. It's really nice. They're starting to dance around this push and pull of dealing with the aggression, dealing with the firepower of Sentinels while also maintaining the space.
Right now, Autumn, he's so worried that there could be somebody in showers, but there's nobody there. Sentinels are playing all A short, all market area.
Again, the op will be a difficult thing to try to retake around it. The spike has been going off for a little while here. That Dizzy tagged, what, 3?
Haunt doesn't quite connect on anybody there.
If they can't alleviate some of the shower spire U-Haul pressure, it's going to be a problem. There's still one there. TenZ, beautiful timing. Ayang's left to his own devices. And there's no way you survive in a situation like that.
And this is a different type.
I want to mention very quickly, Autumn has another op online. I think this is the 2nd or 3rd time. We haven't seen any value with it. Meanwhile, the dump onto A is ridiculous. You've got the Nightfall, you've got the Orbital Strike, you've got everything thrown towards the site. Berlin will ultimately fall as well. And I mean, we're what, 20 seconds into the round and it's done. I mean, it's a save.
Yeah, it was the same set play that TenZ did previously with that Thrash, but this time there's follow-up, right? The Fade ultimate, the Brim ultimate, they got cooked to a crisp. It was a barbecue.
There's just no way to hold on to the site when you have that much being thrown at you.
Yeah, and that's the power of this composition. There's so much utility once the execute actually comes through.
Sure.
FPX, they did a good job in the first 3 rounds of kind of dealing with that. But I mean, on pistol rounds, you don't really have the full amount that you want for the side of Sentinels. So FPX didn't really have to feel all that power. But now that they feel it, I mean, Zellsis just felt something. A little bit of a headache there, huh?
Zekken did too.
I mean, they have to save this operator, but it's going to be a full hunt. Yeah, he's so clean with the op.
Though. Zellsis is close by.
Ooh. What a shot.
An elbow is all it took.
Yeah, that first jiggle.
And then, honestly, that was such a bold swing out from Autumn, too. He was past the point of his TP at that point.
I mean, you got to make something happen, right, with that operator. Him just sitting back in passive angles was not working for them in the last couple of rounds. Oh, it's picks across the board right now.
This is tough, man. This throws the attack into such a tizzy. If you're not finding success on either side of the map, you're thrown into plan C, plan D of your approach.
And you have no smokes on the field right now. Berlin took a little bit to get there, but he gets the kill. Life, he might get a 3rd into this round.
But it's showers.
There it is. Push him back, and now you can overwhelm.
If they want to commit to it. And it seems like that's exactly what they're going to do. What a shot out from Autumn. Staying alive through the decay and through the damage and aggressively checking into another.
I mean, an absolute madman, and he gets punished for it, though. Zellsis not falling for any of those shenanigans.
Oh, as things slow down, all members from FPX rotating back towards A. And Sentinels have cut noise.
Launching smoke.
Only one smoke to work with, and they decide to smoke off U-Haul, and that might be detrimental to them.
Yeah, almost getting punished up from heaven. That second smoke causing a little bit of problems. As Berlin still had an angle to play around. Look at the health bars on the members of Sentinels. They're so weak.
Yeah. But TenZ, he picked up that operator. He might be able to work something with this, work some magic. Some of that
30
TenZ
seconds
magic.
This smoke is interesting too. It gives them passage out if they decide that they want to flip the map, but hanging on for now. 20 seconds left in the round. A little bit of presence in U-Haul. You've got Zellsis who's starting to creep forward. Fretting on the plant. That's not the right one. Time is running short. That shot will connect, but with 10 seconds left, how much more can you do? Can you buy enough time for the spike to go down? No.
Entry into these sites, knowing that you have to go against these operators. Life! Holding down showers on his own. A 2-for-1, you'll take that any day.
He almost got 3.
Mm-hmm. Zellsis was able to see that smoke come, but oh my gosh, AAAAY and Berlin. Little in and out, and it's TenZ all alone.
This round and the last couple of rounds, to be honest, this TenZ is, as you mentioned, you know.
You've seen Autumn in these moments, though. Oh, he's going to get punished this time.
Whoa, no, it went right past them. What a shot from Autumn. Again, delivering. Very similar hit to what we saw before. The orbital strike not finding the kill under Berlin. Takes a little bit of damage, yes, but repositions. And now Life has gone full reconnaissance.
And he saw every single member. It's all up to Life here. I don't know if he can anchor this alone. Oh, he might find the timing. Oh, he gets spotted.
Again, the only smoke has been invested. The flash is so pretty. Whoa. Life gets another 2.
Spike planted.
And an Omen ultimate committed.
He was alone.
TenZ wasn't ready for that. I don't think they heard that at all.
I mean, Berlin TP'd into that. You're absolutely right. He was so far ahead of everything else. Now Zellsis is left in a 1v3, able to find the first, the peek onto the second pull. And the chamber ult used right at the very beginning. Berlin with Goop in face has to take a step back. This is so bold.
Oh, what a punish.
So reckless. Life with 3. I mean, he's still back in spawn, waiting for any noise, waiting to be as reactive as he can be, as quickly as he can be, because this is very decisive out from FPX.
Oh, what a fade eye.
It was perfect. John's getting online. Zekken on the swing out, trying to find a little bit more as AAAAY has crept back sight. Him and Berlin, those two in tandem, just pushing their way forward, trying to mow over Sentinels, and it's Autumn who cleans things up. Seconds left alone, he's trying to tuck down 22 HP, is someone over the top, he's gone behind him! Showers.
Yep, and the problem here is if Autumn doesn't win this 1v1, it gets thwarted.
And that's exactly what happened, so now they, what, do they try to reinvest back towards B?
I think they have to full commit. The spike is all the way up base short. Sacy, he's just gonna delay right now.
Things have been thrown into disarray. I thought Life was gonna try to get out. If he dies, yeah, that's a spike, that's a problem.
Down A.
He's so smart.
I think you hit the nail on the head, Dre. If that kill goes the way of FPX and Showers, they have so many things that they're
right now. He wants to take that one. Yeah, as soon as he drops right here alone, I mean, that's a very risky peak to take.
Yeah. On an off angle like that too, I mean, that's tough to win. Life Salt for the first time.
3 members here, though, from Sentinels.
That Nightfall's really good. That's going to tag a lot of members. Berlin's already dead.
Yeah, free spam kill.
I mean, Life went out to get info, but his teammates crumbled around him.
Yeah. I mean, no chance, really. Just spam across the board.
I mean, look at where the spike is. It's out. There's no way for them to recover it.
Center looking so good right now.
Yeah, but this also feels like a plan that was poorly executed on the side of FPX.
I mean, sometimes it's just rough. I mean, Jordan Zellsis, he's had so many smoke kills so far. Oh, what a shot. Oh, he almost connected onto that one, but TenZ
did not pay off in this instance. Autumn, again, a hot hand. And yes, there was some like heavy exec rounds, but that didn't really feel like their DNA.
Yeah, this contact style has just not been working for them so far. I mean, look, another just dry walk into the crosshairs that are trained on them from Sentinel.
And Zekken's able to tuck back in and stay alive. Pops back out with his ult, not going to connect onto anything, but this delay is just so difficult to navigate. I mean, they've barely made it out of short at this point. They haven't really gotten U-Haul. They haven't really gotten a ton of space at all.
And if you look at the ultimates, there's still so many online and available for Sentinels. Look at that. Life is done.
He's cooked. He was tethered.
I say that, but I mean, he has supporting cast, but he's the only one in Octagon.
That was his backup.
Yep, that was his backup.
I wonder here if you're expecting someone else. Yeah, Autumn is. The slow walk into it.
Unbelievably quick.
I wondered if he would be worried about it, if he would even check Octagon, given the smoke, given the fact that Sacy was playing another off angle, but the discipline and the poise out from Autumn.
Yeah. I mean, Autumn has had to play against some of the most ridiculous plays we've seen in Valorant China. So he's got to be ready for stuff like that. People finessing around smokes or even just running through them.
They've got to understand that Hookah hasn't been cleared. Zellsis is here, and Lysoar knows. But what can they do about him?
This is tough.
I mean, he's like a trap that's been laid. And it's almost like you know he's there. It's like itching in the back of your mind, but you can't really do anything about it. It's all going to be on timing. Meanwhile, Young falls. Zellsis on the swing, and now the threat has been realized. Lysoar falls, 3v3. Op still in the hands of Autumn, but Berlin not around for long. Meanwhile, Life only has 10 HP. John on the tap. The shot's not going to connect. Zellsis still playing up in Hookah. Finally dealt with. Finally dropped!
Been an obliteration.
Interesting approach there. Do you see Life TPs, sends his TP out towards A, and then ults, and then takes the TP. Look at how far back he is. They just dropped a smoke back there. He could pop out on the other side of it. That was the play. A really cool exec from FPX, but only one kill found. Sentinel shutting the door on them again.
It's just so chaotic. It's a flood. Sentinels are feeling it. They can taste it.
Just one member left, and it's all on Berlin in a 1v2. The spam's coming through, 25 HP, too many targets.
Speed up of FPX. Oh, opting not to break the Killjoy turret. Probably break it after the smoke fades, but it's going to shoot him right here. I don't know about this right now.
It's
still up.
That pesky thing is still up.
I mean,
they got what they wanted. They got the spike down. Now they're in a 5v5 post plant.
The Sentinels have so much info once the smoke fades. I guess it's just going to be reoccurring smokes here.
Life still playing in it.
I mean, they know. Sen surely know that there's somebody close by.
They have to know. Well, he's dead now. John and Zekken getting a couple openers. Now they can turn their attention over towards Tree. The spike has been going off for a little bit, but it's all been so decisive. And look, they're going to crunch. Sacy trying to deal with the first, and unfortunately he cannot. Zekken gets in on it though with the Sheriff in hand. John's gonna stick the defuse all the way, and there's nothing.
Stopper online. Is Autumn gonna be ready for this? This is so hard to clear.
Autumn's been good. Swing, man.
It's gotta be a one pump. There it is. He has all of A. Look at how many members of Sentinels are here.
The Thrash now invested. A little bit of space found. Zellsis will get caught. There's not enough health that'll save you there. Lysoar now getting a little bit of high ground, repositioning though. The spike not committed yet. TenZ is starting to rotate over, doesn't have a paranoia. Tap of the door, it's all just a threat.
Yeah, all just fake, faint pressure right now. He's gonna wrap all the way around as well. There's no trips up. He might catch these players lacking.
Young is ready for it.
Oh, he sees a barrel in the main.
Not able to land the first shots, and remember, there is more than just this threat here. It's more than just Berlin. Can the rest of Sentinels take space on the site? Well, all of this is happening out towards Mound. If TenZ can buy some time, if he continue to be eye candy, there's a shot at this, but FPX manage every single threat so well. Second dance to the Thrash, Zekken's left alone in a 1v3. Berlin's weak, but that spike has been going off for a little while. I don't know if there's enough time for this.
Yeah, and Lysoar, who had a really rough map. Ooh, nice pick from Autumn. Wait, he's not stopping. They're not stopping. Life with the follow-up.
TenZ is here by himself. Now johnqt is joining the fray, but TenZ peppered, finally put down. And yeah, sure.
This time around, he's sitting in that chamber as a bad pick on this map.
I get it. Neither team willing to relent on this area of the map. Full dump at util. Oh. He's so dead. He had nowhere to go there. He was lit up.
Yeah. And make sure he can't take a pop shot or anything like that. It's going to be an A reclear, though, from the side of FPX. Lysoar. He's not sitting too healthy. 30 HP to his name.
And TenZ is in such a good spot. Zekken smoked off, but you're still going to have to do with TenZ.
It's too easy.
Falling. And now Sacy has arrived.
He's down. He can do like his mid-rounding.
traps.
And especially when you don't have a duelist.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you want to go for this A execute, who's going to close the gap?
Well, 2 bits of util, but they're pretty early off of that. You've got the Nightfall and the Paranoia and TenZ and Sacy holding the line, but Berlin on the counterpunch, cleaning up a couple of his own. Maybe a little bit of room to breathe here for the attack.
30 seconds left.
Right now, Autumn needs to drop that spike to Berlin, have him plant while he covers for free. Right now, there's no smokes on the field for Sentinels, right? That orb isn't anywhere near A site.
Yeah.
So this could be a really good post-plant opportunity. The time is running down low here. And Zekken still has that nade. I mean, he might be able to delay this. This nade is going to be perfect. The cleanup on John as well.
Autumn's now been left on his own with an op in hand, trying to Rambo his way through. They might try to NB here. They've got a smoke. That's, well, forget the smoke.
It's round over. 30 seconds left.
And they don't have money. You're right. They have to save here.
Oh, wait.
They might try to go for this. 30 seconds left.
Yeah.
Berlin will fall. They're going to try to get out towards tree, but TenZ is here. Playing just up on the other side of this smoke. I guess they're going to wait for it to go down and then trust the numbers that they have. There it is. What a beautiful reposition up from TenZ. They're just not giving them these fights anymore. That feels like the biggest difference. Now John was on the swing. He's going to get punished for it. Zekken manages to find safe passage with op in hand. A second dip in. Boom. I thought he was going to hit him, and that would have been devastating. The nade's not going to feel good. The pit invested. He's got to stay alive here.
Yeah, but they're all stuck. They're all corralled here. Oh, just now we see Life taking more aggressive space in CT.
What do they have to pound? Zekken has his Roomba. And TenZ has full utility, but an op trying to get into a pit in a situation like that, it's all hands on Zekken, and he just cannot. I mean, a random bullet connecting. Back to the old tried and true. You've got the suck, you've got the nade. And now Zekken's fishing for more. That rocket's not going to connect. He might be in a little bit of trouble here.
Yeah,
he has
he
one
needs to be
satchel.
very careful here.
Slight little sidestep. It's him against the world right now.
That's another nade.
That nade is really nice, but he's got nowhere to go. Plucked out of the sky. I thought he was going to find safety.
Almost.
But Life puts him down, and now tap of the door as they turn their attention towards A. Meanwhile, Zellsis still jiggling that angle. Sacy's got his ult online. And it's going to connect onto what, 2?
He gets a lot of info with that and is able to reposition onto site.
Yeah, but there's still a lot of time left in the round.
Yeah, there is, but there's no movement from the side of FPX. They're still deciding to end here, and Life just gets taken out for free. It's a freebie.
So A doesn't work for a couple of tries.
30 seconds left.
And I guess maybe they think they can find some better fortune towards B. Yeah, but look at Zellsis positioning.
Positioned so well, exactly. The turret's gonna, oh, wait, what's going on right now? Must be a glitch.
Oh, I think it's just out of the cone, just out of the cone.
But he still gets info regardless here.
10
And a
seconds
ping.
left.
Maybe they know. They understand he might be front B.
It seems like they do.
Oh, Autumn's not
Zellsis
looking.
buying his time.
It's just not working for them.
I mean, they just dropped a Paranoia all the way out towards Broken Door.
With a one-way as well. Oh, Zellsis gets an orb off of that.
He's going to have his ult. There it is. There's really no way to clear it out either.
And this is so awkward right now for FPX. That ultimate, it's so unconventional.
Sacy with a big fight here. If Life gives him the swing, now he certainly won't. Now with the threat of that on the other side of the wall.
Oh my gosh, it's so scary if you're Life right now.
The smoke on the other side. I mean, look at his position. There's literally no room to breathe. Lysoar and Autumn, the only 2 that remain in a 2v4. Zekken's going to be the first to try to get onto the tap. Lysoar falls. Zekken's going to stick it the whole way. Himself here. One spotted. He may be overstaying his welcome. I mean, there's no way you stand to that. They're so decisive on this hit. As soon as the shoulder was spotted, Zekken was satcheling into his face.
And he's already here, close and personal. He can't connect, though.
Really nice shots out from Life.
Last player standing.
And it's leaving Zellsis on his own.
Swarm grenade out.
He's got light armor. And the spike was planted through all that. He's got line
Stop,
up,
stop.
bro.
And he's gonna, no way he's gonna flank all the way around. This Molly will buy enough time for it, but he needs to be very careful here. I just don't think it's a very interesting play. Oh, the tap, it might work in his favor.
It's gonna buy a little bit of time. Now Lysoar's gotten it to half. Autumn has been spotted, not able to connect the shots. He's got to spam into the smoke, and he
so
can't.
good in those moments. It's very impressive.
Oh, the spam not finding a kill.
That was a very risky play.
Berlin's getting a little cheeky here as well.
It's just individual heroics that are trying to happen, but this Sentinels, this version of Sentinels, with the way that they're playing, it's together. They're playing as a unit. It's going to be very hard, especially if you don't have an escape. I could see if it's Autumn, because he can TP out.
Sure, but your breach doesn't have that same level of mobility.
Yeah. Or Viper, yeah. It's tough to get out of dodge.
So they do have a couple of weapons here. They're going to attempt, or at least, I don't even know that Autumn can really get in. He's been tagged, he's been spotted, he's been dealt with.
Oh my goodness.
Another kill through smokes.
This game, it's like they're competing with one another. But Autumn gets really far ahead of that.
That's why the duo was put together. This is what was, this is what was imagined when these two got put together. Zekken popping the ult, clearing so much space towards C. Look at how far back Berlin has had to run away.
It's a free spike planet as well. There is a lot of utility, though, for this retake. Sacy is sitting on that Fade ultimate, though. This could be very deadly to the side of FPX. And the Q is just going to be the Killjoy utility.
Yeah, it's such an aggressive alarm bot.
Look at these mollies. There's 2 mollies pre-placed. This is a crazy post plant from Sentinels.
The paranoia is out. There's the first. The molly pop. The alarm bot's going to get some info. FPX haven't really gained very much space other than what they already had. Lysoar's the only one who's now further up. With a little bit of help, Berlin's able to get the best of Zellsis. Keep an eye on what members are still back towards Mound. You've got Zekken who's running amok on the site. Berlin's almost getting the defuse. Gets it to half, but now, oh my gosh! What in the world was that? Oh, but it wasn't enough! Of FPX's year, coming in to the biggest tournament as the #2 seed from China. The Rolling Thunder causing so much havoc. There's no crunch coming in from the other side, but it might not matter as Ion's able to get 2. They've lost control of the spike. Sentinels have been thrown asunder, but TenZ has his ult. Able to scoop that thing up, and now it's a mad dash towards A. A mad dash towards Autumn with the op. Does the Viper wall go back up? Does John have enough gas? There it is, now coming back.
A lack of communication on FPX. They should have told Autumn that the Omen ultimate was committed to grab the spike, but he was worried the whole time that he was getting flanked.
Autumn not able to find the first shot. You mentioned how good he's been under pressure, and there's all of it building up to him now, and he crumbles underneath it. TenZ committing to getting the spike down. The Thrash invested. Ion trying to find anything that he can. They've got a numbers advantage here. Can they convert this into a round win? Can they keep their year alive? Utility over the spike as FPX now pushing their way forward. Zellsis is holding line, only able to find one though. As TenZ on the spam, connecting onto the second with johnqt over his shoulder. A 2v2. Spike ticking away, time is short. Can John do it on his own? He's gotten it down to 1. The spam, pre-connecting, and it will be the Red Bull.